What's up, everyone? Welcome to Power Player CJ Player Profile. Today we're focusing on Mika Zibanejad of the Team Sweden World Juniors. Plays for Djurgårdens Stockholm, the Swedish Elite League. So far this year has 6 points in 13 games. Uh, you know, blossoming young power forward, pretty big kid, 6 feet, 180 pounds. Got drafted by Ottawa this past year. Played 9 games with the Sens. Only had an assist and was really overmatched at the NHL level. So after the 9-game junior rule, sent him back to Sweden, where he really, he's stepped his game up. He only had 9 points last year in 26 games, so he's almost, at that level in half the game. So it's pretty good for the young man. Iranian origin, which is something you don't see every day. His father was I think a political refugee of some sort that immigrated to Sweden. So good to see an immigrant family, just as the Zibanejads, having great success in the hockey world. It's obviously a great success story in Sweden that hopefully translates to a long NHL career. He was one of the more intriguing prospects in this year's draft. Went sixth overall, like I said. Only 9 points in 26 games last year. That's typical for a 17, 18-year-old kid playing in the Swedish Elite League. You're going up against men on a nightly basis, which is something that doesn't come easy because the physical differences. You get 34, you get 25, 30-year-old guys and a 17-year-old kid. We all know who holds the strength in terms of body strength and all the other stuff. So, for any contributions the kid can make, plus you don't know how much ice time he's getting, power play time, whatnot. So, they really make the kids earn their ice time over there, which is part of what it should be. You shouldn't just get ice time because you're a top prospect. That's not how it works over there. Yeah, I understand completely. The Swedes had a great, line of success, producing quality NHL players for the last 20, 30 years. Peter Forsberg, fellow draft pick this year, Gabriel Landeskog, Mats Sundin, Marcus Naslund. I can sit here for hours, name the great Swedish forwards that have come over in the last 20 years and really had an impact in the NHL. The Sundins, plenty of great Swedish players. He's a little bit different. I think he's almost more of a power forward. He uses strength to take the puck to the net, which is a definite, at his age, at the level he's playing at, disadvantage because of the physical differences between the bigger, stronger, and older men that he has to go up against on a nightly basis, both when he's with Ottawa at the beginning of the year and in Sweden now. So, we're going to see what happens. I look for him to win a spot in Ottawa next year and keep it, and definitely develop with Ottawa's young nucleus of forwards there with, Boone Jenner and Mark Stone, and they got a lot of great young forwards coming up through the organization, as well as Kyle Turris, it's another one they just added this week. In addition to their young defensemen, Carlson and Cowan on the back end, they've got a great young nucleus going forward in Ottawa. A little bit of a transition period the next couple of years, but I think once they work out the old and bring in the new, they'll be a force to be reckoned with for many, many years. They've got that good of a young nucleus in place, and I think Mika Zibanejad is going to be at the forefront of that. He really and truly is a high-end prospect that I think will have a great tournament for Sweden. When you're playing against men and you go to playing against boys, more or less, 16 and 19-year-old kids, it's like, wow, I think he'll physically dominate the tournament and put up very good offensive numbers. I think he'll be one of Sweden's leaders up front offensively. He's really, really skilled, and his skills will be on display. He's too good of a player to not have a great tournament. Like I said, he's playing against men now. He's playing against kids that aren't as strong or as big or experienced. He'll definitely exploit that advantage. He's that good. He's got a great hockey acumen, and he's going to be a great NHL player for years to come. That's it for the Power Play with CJ Prospect Profile and Mika Zibanejad. Stay tuned for more episodes throughout the WJC.